Hey everyone, Coops here from the Whole Box and Dice. Chris Clay's developing the MTG Arena economy article has dropped, and something that I wanted to have a chat about. Are you playing the beta at the moment? Are you excited to see this? Are you given up on MTGO? Is Arena the way forward? Are you still playing duels? Let me know if you've had a chance to experience the awesome that is MTG Arena. We do have to sign an NDA for anyone with closed access, so we can't show anything about the game at the moment. Same for anyone in the public closed beta, whatever they're referring to it as at the moment. But I am very excited to be able to bring you some information about it, as well as some gameplay once that NDA is lifted. The economy is always going to be a huge talking point. It's definitely going to be a make or break of the game, I think. And interesting, some of the things that Wizards have done. I think some of the ideas are very interesting. They're very different. I like they haven't just reskinned other TCGs like Hearthstone or Eternal. Let's jump in and check out what to expect from Chris Clay and the developers. So this is version 1.0, so very much still in its infancy, but we get the introduction of gold and gems. So gold is going to be earned by winning games, completing quests, and winning in events. Gems are your microtransactions. It does say there won't be any gameplay content that can only be unlocked with real money, which I love. So as long as you don't need, 1,000 times the amount of gold as you do gems, and you can get access to it all, I think that's really, really good. Booster packs, so they have the booster packs that you can purchase and win, I guess, which are less than the normal draft packs, because obviously they still have to simulate that draft experience. They have dropped the lands out of those packs, which actually probably speeds up drafting a little bit as well, which I'm all for. It's nothing like wasting, 30 seconds getting through a draft, just taking and waiting for the last land to come out. The 30 cards per day is what they're testing at the moment, so you can earn every match win you get a card of a rarity, and that's a standard card. But this is really the two exciting things, wild cards and the vault, right? So wild cards are special cards that have a chance to appear in the place of each card at any rarity, and they're just one for ones. So open a mythic wild card, you can go get any mythic. Open an uncommon, get an uncommon, a common, etc., etc. Whereas the vault, this is kind of how they're dealing with the dust or lack thereof, or what do you do when you get greater than a play set. So every time you open a booster, you earn progress towards unlocking the vault. When you would collect a 5th copy or more of a card, you earn vault progress instead of adding that card to your collection. And it is saying that we're testing how that kind of works, but you'll start by awarding wild cards. So if once you get your playset of, whatever uncommon, Lightning Strike, for example, you unfortunately won't be able to sell that like you would in currently, say, MTGO, but you do get the chance to then swap that for an uncommon that you perhaps don't have a playset of, or something that you're looking to start a playset of, which I think is a really cool way to keep your collection from going stale, and I guess that disappointment of, I've opened 12 of these and I'm just stuck with them, there's no way to dust them or sell them, right? Also, awesome art for this. I love the monkey pirate on here. And it says this is coming out January 18th, which is probably going to be just after I release this video, so it's pretty much green light straight away. They're not taking any real-world money for gems at the moment, but any money that you do spend in the beta is refunded to you, which is obviously pretty standard, but also very important, because they do say a large portion of what they're doing is making our players' valuable time as fun as possible. It says every free-to-play game uses time as its currency, but too often that time is designed to be a grind. So they say this, and this is true, that is awesome, because so many games, whilst yes, the free-to-play is technically there, you do need to pay to win at some point. And if Wizards have actually structured this so it does reward not like 5 minutes a day casual play, but you don't need to grind for 6 hours at a time, that's going to be a huge entry barrier removed for a lot of people. They said they're trying front-loaded rewards, so your first win of the day always gets you the most, rather than trying to get up to that 10th reward, getting you a whole bunch of stuff, which I'm a big fan of. Whether they do daily quests or weekly quests and how difficult that is, that's something they're also considering as well. But they also want to look at how you can kind of get rewarded for the people that are going to play 2, 3, 4 hours a day, and what you're going to be able to achieve in a week. And if you still want to incentivize those people, which I think is important, because there's going to be people that will use this platform, obviously, that 3, 4 hours, that, 20 plus hours a week, and there's definitely going to be a lot of people that live in that like 3 to 5 category as well. So they've talked about the cards on wins, they've talked about winning boosters each week as well, which I think is really cool. So standard boosters, you can always just play drafts and keep the stuff you're drafting, but they do make this point, this kind of cheeky jab at Hearthstone, If we used a traditional dusting system, it would have limited our ability to be as generous with card rewards. In addition, we simply didn't want players to need to constantly evaluate what to destroy, which if you played Hearthstone is a very annoying thing. You know, a legendary that you're not currently using, you want to play a meta deck, you feel like your deck is underpowered, the conversion rate is really bad on that, so I do like that they kind of have considered that, at least in text, in theory. Wildcards and the Vault is, I guess, their big trump to this, and the idea that you pull like a mythic wildcard and you can actually get any kind of card that you want is like the same in Hearthstone and getting a golden legendary, because you can dust it for the same amount as a normal legendary. So I like that there is that 1-for-1 conversion. And then it just finishes off by saying that nothing's set in stone. We want your feedback. Closed beta is helping us do that. Check out our FAQ or go sign up. So if you haven't done so, jump online, test it out, whether you're a Jules player, an MTGO player, or just brand new to Magic. It is a lot of fun. I can't wait to bring you heaps of content in regards to Arena, but like always, what are your thoughts? You know, are you excited for the wildcards and the Vault? Would you prefer to see the trading and selling and buying system that exists in MTGO? Do you prefer how they do it in Eternal or Hearthstone? You know, are Wizards on the right track? Are you excited for Arena? Are you playing Arena at the moment? Do you already love it? Definitely hit me up in the comments. Would love to know all of your thoughts. But thanks so much for this one. My name is Coops. This has been The Whole Box and Dice. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this one. Subscribe if you are new. We're on the race to the big 1,000 subs. Got a playset of Silvergill Adepts going out at the moment. That's the open house full art foil promos. So if you get a chance, check out the previous video and the Gleam link. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Peace.